Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
Batman, my favorite character.
That's right. Welcome back to everyone's favorite show. Northern Hemisphere, Southern Hemisphere. Welcome back. We are the night. Batman Podcast. I am still joining me, as always. He's not a
Let's live the gosh darn hellfire, okay?
oh my. Hit you. He's not above slapping someone around in an alley. It is.
You know, we're a month late for this story.
Why?
It's called A Revenge of Rainbows, right?
Oh, yeah. That's all right.
Still didn't have a big brain move right there. It's okay. He's getting old.
Yeah, but I really don't think Crazy Quilt is a good representative.
Good representation.
Yeah. No, nobody wants to take credit for Crazy Quilt. Nobody wants to claim him.
Well, Mensch does.
I don't know. This is like 40 years later. We can have.
Mensch is like, you know what?
He might be like,
wrong or something.
He'd be like, no, I didn't. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. All right, so yes, we're going to be doing part 2 of our Crazy Quilt coverage. This time from Batman 368, which is famous for other reasons, and with the 2-parter that went into Detective 535. What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. We're just so close.
Oh yeah, 368. Don't worry. We can do 369 somewhere, Lilith. It's a dead shot. I'll do that for you.
Yay.
Dead shot.
Ooh, all right. Well, next year we can do Slade September. Or I think we already have a September for We Are the Night, though. Yeah, for next year.
I'll have to look. And I said dead shot, not Deathstroke.
Oh, dead shot. No, I'm good. Pass. Might as well just get Captain Boomerang at that point.
Oh, damn. That's the thing with DC. They have the lockdown on people with dead or death in their name and the evil monkeys.
Yeah. So many evil monkeys. Although Marvel does have, didn't they put out a new season of
Hit Monkey?
Yeah, right?
That's I don't know if it's out yet. I did see that though, but yeah, I don't know if it's out yet or not.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know who owes who shekels at this point. I really don't.
Yeah, but I think DC did it first with them between
course.
Rod and Mature.
As in most cases, yes.
Yeah, they got at least 2 Ultra Humanite. There's at least 3.
Oh, it's July 15th is when season 2 comes out.
Oh, okay.
So it's like literally not like 10 days away.
July 15th, you say? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. I can even tell you that this should, I believe this episode should drop not too long before that. So. Oh, okay. So yes, this coming. If you're listening to this on the podcast, kids, this coming Monday. So.
Well, I mean, this is a DC, so you know.
Yeah, not again.
Any Marvel nerd should please redirect to Ultimate Spider-Cat.
or
Daredevil.
Go to the regular Capes and Lunatics, not Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks, kids.
There's a lot of people that are, big tube buy,
A lot of people go both ways. That's right, Lilith. All right.
And if you like Archie, does that make you pan? Or does that make you NB? I don't know.
No. Anyways, fine with me. All right. So let's get to
Nobody asked for fully frosted knockers. Calm down.
Oh my.
My knockers are fully frosted.
Like a cupcake. All right, so yes, let's get to these Rainbow Raider issues. Then we'll get to this week's new books, and then we can talk about a little trailer that dropped this week.
Yeah, are we gonna like do? Have you already watched it, or do you want to do the live reaction? I forgot to ask how we were gonna do it.
I did. I did kind of watch it for 2 seconds, but I mean, we can do the live reaction.
Yeah,
That's fine.
we can do a live reaction. That's fine. Just send me the link before.
Ooh, ah. All right, so let's get into this. All right, so tonight, yes, start with Batman 368. Sorry, Lil. From February 1984, Revenge of Rainbows.
Of course, it's no good. I wasn't even born yet.
No, nothing in the world was good before me. Oh God, I was 6. All right, so writer, of course, as Lil said, Doug Mensch, penciler Don Newton, inker Alfredo Alcala, colorist Adrian Roy, letterer Ben Oda, and editors Len Wein and Nicola Cuddy.
I just remember this must be a Jack Kirby creation.
Oh yes, yeah.
From the last time, yeah, I just thought about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I totally like cleansed my mind of the last time I thought about Crazy Quilt.
Yeah, because like even like when I was trying to come up with a list for Rainbow Raider, there weren't a ton of appearances. Like I think even like the next couple appearances he makes after this is like he's only like background.
DC Pride issue next year. Come on, come through for Rainbow Raider and Crazy Quilt.
Again, even the gay people are like, no, this is that costume too much for us. No,
it's what we if you're a Sims 4 player, that's what we call rainbow slay. Not a good thing. Not a good thing.
All right. After their successful victory over Poison Ivy,
not hard to do. It's the 80s.
Oh damn!
This ain't G. Willow Wilson's.
That's
okay.
True.
Poison Ivy.
That's true. It's 1984, and she's being written by a bunch of old white men. Yeah, she probably broke a nail or something.
Probably getting mind wiped and banged.
Whoa!
If you know the tragic backstory, it makes sense. I'm just saying.
There's a bunch of 20-some-year-olds in Florida who feel the same way. All right, Batman and
consensual
mind wipe and bang their brains out. Batman and Jason Todd have returned to the Batcave where they start thinking of names for Jason's new costumed identity.
Come on, bro. There's never going to be another name. It's going to be what is it? Hubcap?
Whoa!
The Hood?
No, let me think. You're a child acrobat who saw his parents murdered in front of him. And you're working with Batman. What can we call you?
Let's just dye this hair and
See, at least after Crisis, you don't have to dye his hair. Yeah, pre-Crisis, it's like, yeah, dye his hair.
No, revealed it is actually, yeah, he does dye his hair. They're like, why do you think they call me Red Hood, stupid?
Oh, I mean, Grant Morrison kind of called it out in Batman and Robin, but then no one else picked it up. Yeah.
But I just wanted to say, like, duh, why do you think they call me Red Hood?
It's so funny if Dick
the
was
things
like,
we do for Bruce.
That'd be funny if Dick said to Jason, yeah, I was a blonde. What do you think? Yeah, here's a thing for brunettes. Yeah.
And Kelly's like, finally.
At that moment, they're surprised by Dick Grayson, who has come to the cave to inform them about an important decision. Dick can no longer work under his sidekick identity as leader of the Teen Titans.
Convenient, boy, is convenient.
You're more like, oh, hey, Marvin George have already called it. Nightwing's coming, so.
Like, hey, Mitch, get with the
program. we want Batman and Robin, but Dick's not coming back. Will's favorite Dick. Dick's not coming back.
No need for an encore performance. I've seen it already.
Oh my! Oh my! Yeah, no, boy, nothing gets a man. Then, yeah, I don't need to come back. I already seen it. He has also noticed that Batman and Robin, quote unquote, were responsible for capturing the Joker. And since it wasn't him on the case, he deduced the obvious truth.
You better replace, boy!
Oh, Lord, you aged out. Finally, Dick has come to decide that it's time to pass on the Robin identity and give Jason full permission to use the Robin costume and continue his legacy. While the eager boy goes to change his outfit, Dick and Bruce share a touching moment, and they are thankful for each other's presence in their lives.
That didn't last very long, but whatever.
It's so funny. If I would talk this moment with Kristen, she'd be like, "Oh, father and son." Me, and then it's Lilith's just like, "What a bunch of jerks." Human emotion. Ah.
Yeah. No, but like, I don't know, like, this felt a little forced because there's still like that underlying issue about why he decided to go to Teen Titans, and he's just trying to be his own person and stuff. But you know, they're just opting for the easy out on that, like they do a lot. It's kind of Damien vibes. It's like, we're just gonna hand wave this away.
Well, and again, they kind of revisit it after Crisis, where it's like, oh yeah, Bruce really is a dick at this point. So yeah, we can really steer into that. Yeah. Jason wears the Robin outfit, and Dick knows it's time for him to leave. Again, Lil's favorite. When Bruce asked,
Grayson can stay.
Oh my!
The only the only sack I want to be hit with.
I thought you were going to say the only acrobatic and a nice butt. Yeah, it's all I was looking for.
He's not over 6'5" though, so you know.
Well, Dick's not this over. So yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what I mean. So yeah.
Jeez. You're what, 5'3"? Jeez.
I like to climb trees. What can I say?
Oh boy. Stay tuned for my children's book, kids. Lilith and the Beanstalk.
I don't think that's a children's book.
Oh, that's not a children's book. Oh, there's our.
Now the patrons are gonna want that. Great job, Phil. You better get to writing.
Start writing in and requesting that, Ray, Justin. Lilith and the Beanstalk. Oh, there's the erotic novel, Lilith and the Beanstalk. Yes. It grew as if by magic.
This podcast is rated Teen Plus.
Well, I don't think any of the youngsters were coming here for crazy Quilt.
You never know. Look, listen, there was literally a lid for every pot. Like, you've met some DC fans. You know how batshit crazy they are. There's somebody that Crazy Quilt is their jam.
That's true. Who
thought Justin has proven, there's a lid for every
Killer Moth,
cannon fodder villain.
I mean, who knew Kite Man would make it on the general public's radar?
Yeah, don't be talking trash about Calendar Man.
I said Kite Man, but okay.
I know. I'm just letting you know. Don't.
I know you and Calendar Man. I know. Oh, no wonder you like Calendar Man. A different date every day.
See, you get me.
Unfortunately.
The world's not ready for 2020.
Oh yes, kids. We already did the road trip, so yes, I have already slept with one eye open in that hotel room. As she snored there like a grizzly bear. All right.
You too, Philip.
I know. Oh, I'm not saying nothing. Yes, but I'm a man. You're a dainty little girl.
There's nothing dainty about me. Don't let the 5'3" stature fool you.
She'll rip your testes off. All right. Jason.
Consensually.
Yeah. When Bruce asks him what identity he's going to use next, Dick doesn't have an answer for this because Marv and George are going to reveal that. They should have just been like, see future issues of New Teen Titans.
Seriously.
Now that he is officially Robin, Jason is concerned that the public will not recognize his own personal merits, and Batman makes him understand that they work for justice and not for public recognition.
He's like, well, I'm going to go back to selling hubcaps.
Oh my God. No. Again, it's even worse. This is pre-crisis. He's literally a clone of Dick. He's a circus acrobat. It's like, jeez, the flying
I'm going to go work the back alley with Selena. Screw this.
Wow. Batman also knows that Jason is worried because of the years of legacy he has to live up to. But working together, the two of them live up to the standards of the old dynamic duo. Although with a touch
more violence.
A touch more of unnecessary violence. So I thought that was a post-crisis ad. Oh, I mean, maybe Jason's not as bad, but maybe even here he's starting to get a little
Well, he didn't really get the same justice that Dick did, when you really think about it, though. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
So I think that's why.
Well, yeah, he pretty much.
Because literally, it's kind of canon. He's like, if Dick had not gotten the justice for his family, he'd be worse than Bruce.
That's true. Yeah.
So I feel like they probably wanted to do kind of the flip side of that, maybe, but they never really got around to it because, stuff was looming in the background there.
Yeah, and again, Crisis. We kind of rebooted and gave Jason a new origin and kind of started over and stuff.
Do you think that was to his detriment, though?
I don't know. I mean,
I don't really hear people talk about pre-crisis Jason a lot, though.
I mean,
everybody likes post, but it's like he got voted to die. So I mean,
I do know. I know people do have issues with Max Allan Collins' run, but it did make him more unique than Dick. Instead of he's just another kid acrobat and stuff. Now he was like a street kid and stuff, and
yeah.
Again, it wasn't just copy paste. Oh, but if you want to explore had Jason Todd lived, yes, Batman Robin Lives is coming out here soon by our friend of the show, Mr. JMD Mateus. So
yes, I'm very excited for that one. Actually,
yes,
he is so busy doing the Lord's work. Honestly,
that's what I told him during that interview. I'm like, every time I talk to you, you have at least 3 or 4 things going at once. I'm like, do you ever shut off? He's like, I tried for about a week, and it really, this
it didn't stick.
No, again, the stuff just rolls into his head, so he has to get it out.
Yeah, a true creative, honestly.
Oh yeah. So I'm sure we will talk about that here, and maybe I'll reach out to him again because he said something about coming back. I'm like, I will reach out all the time. I'm like,
hey, you want to do a monthly podcast? It works out for Chad.
Probably if he wasn't so busy, but I'm like, yeah, don't threaten me with a good time. I'm like, I will always bug you. I'll bug you all the time. Unnecessary violence. As their activities become known across the city, Vicky Vale makes sure to give the heroes all the advertisement they could ask for in her newspaper. That's another pre-crisis thing. I'm like, modern Batman ain't letting nobody take his picture.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not no damn Spider-Man. Get the hell out of here.
I don't care if I'm banging you, man. I'm breaking that camera.
It's breaking something.
Oh! Whoa!
Bill Finger.
Hey-oh.
Well, he created Vicky Vale, and I always just think, I don't think a lot of people remember that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she's like an older, and then they brought her back, and then she made like another resurgence when Batman 89 came out.
Yeah.
And
she's a redhead, so I will always love Bill Finger for making a redhead.
Because again, back then every hero had to have like a reporter girlfriend or something.
I mean, female reporters were the bee's knees back in the day. I mean, seriously.
So was the phrase "the bee's knees," but
yeah. What was that, like Batman? No, not Batman. It was like what is it, like? I think what was it? Yeah, I forget what issue it is now, but I think it was like Batman 98. It was like back in like the mid 50s, right?
What, her first appearance?
Yeah, I think.
Yes, Batman 98 from 1956.
Yeah, so a certain kind of 1950s charm.
Yes. Oh my lord, Lilith, in 2 years. Wait, no, in 1 year.
Oh,
no. In 1 year, we have to do a Vicky Vale month because Vicky Vale will turn 69 the 69th anniversary of Vicky Vale.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Yes, next year will be the 69th anniversary of her first appearance. Yes. All right, damn it. All right, I know what I'm doing tonight. Finding appearances. All right. Good job, Lilith. Good job. Meanwhile, in Montreal, Alfred Pennyworth and his daughter Julia learned that her adopted father was in fact murdered.
Dun, dun, dun. I hate this version of Julia so much.
Why?
I don't know. She's just so boring. It was just like, babes, Alfred don't need nothing to do but be Batman's butler. I don't know how to tell you this.
I know that's the other thing. They've been estranged. She's like, oh, I don't know you because you've been down
Well,
here.
he listen, Alfred was a Rolling Stone, and I'm surprised it's the only illegitimate child he has. I'm just saying.
Well, it's the only one that tracked him down.
It's like Alfred sleeps with a gun.
Oh, jeez.
Chicken
There's a
spurned
story.
lovers.
There's a story. Some more
Y'all
abandoned
should have
children.
watched Alfred Pitt. You should have watched Pennyworth. I'm just saying that was, man. It would have been better had it not been tied to Alfred, because like they didn't have the weird lore that they had, but it was still a good show.
You know who? Oh my God! Did they ever do any novelizations for Pennyworth?
I don't think so. I
Secret
don't think
Agent,
it got that popular enough.
Secret Agent Alfred Pennyworth. You know who needed to write that? Right? Those novels, right?
Who?
Chichester.
Oh, you know what? Remind me to bug him.
He's a Bond fan.
True.
Yes. All right. Elsewhere in Gotham City, here we go. Crazy Quilt.
You know what they do have? They have a graphic. I want to say it's a graphic novel.
Yeah, I thought they did like an
but not like one of those. Not like the Arrowverse where it's like original stories within it. It was just a graphic novel.
Yeah, no, I thought wasn't it like a mini series and then they collected it or so? I thought
it was like comics, 7 of them.
Yeah, something like I knew they had done.
They were pretty okay.
I knew they had done comics or graphic novels.
I think it was Scott Bryan Wilson that wrote it, if I remember right. I don't know if he wrote them all. I just know I picked up like the first 2.
Yeah, I didn't read it. I'll have to check that out. I have to finish that series. I never finished it.
It's on DC Infinite if you have. I mean, you still have it, right?
Yeah.
You can find it there.
And the TV series, I got to finish that too.
Good luck finding Epics now.
Is it?
Or is it on Max now still?
I thought.
Max be taking stuff off, so I don't even be.
Well, I would have to double check. I know a while ago it was on Max, but I don't know if it's still there or not.
It was like literally Batman's butler. I'm like, no, stop it.
Just for branding purposes. I'm surprised it wasn't the Batman's butler. Elsewhere in Gotham, Crazy Quilt, because no sane man would wear that outfit, has hired a scientist to create a new helmet for him. One that would allow him to see again after he was blinded years ago by Robin. See last episode.
He deserved it.
Well, yeah. The new helmet is successful, is as successfully and equally powerful as the previous one. After killing the scientist, Crazy Quilt learns that Robin is back in action with Batman, and he sets his plans to kill Robin in motion.
This is why you don't want to be a legacy character. I'm just saying.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Also, why you don't want to work for a supervillain, especially the shitty ones.
Especially one with crazy in the name, like, or Killer Croc. Like, who's working for Killer Croc? Come on.
That's why I said. Well, again, yeah. Who's working for Killer Croc? Who's working for the Joker? Who's working for Crazy Quilt? You know that dude has anger issues. I mean, Killer Moth is laughing at him. Come on. All right. Before going out on patrol, Jason is having concerns about people not being able to tell the difference between him and
That's the point, baby. That's the point.
I know, but I'm just like, how old is Jason supposed to be? And wasn't Dick like 18 or 19 at this point? I'm like, shouldn't people have been able to tell, oh, hey, this Robin is shorter than the other one?
I mean, not by much. And I'm just going to say it. If you really look carefully, Jason's thighs are thicker. I'm just saying. I mean, not that
Something's wrong with Robin. He's shorter. His thighs are thicker. And that ass is flabby as hell.
Listen, not everybody can have Grayson genetics, okay?
I know. Later, Batman and Robin go out on patrol, and Batman deduces that Crazy Quilt must be out looking for revenge against Robin. Batman leaves Robin behind as he goes to investigate some special lights. But once Robin is alone, he's attacked by Crazy Quilt, who believes the young one is the old Robin. When Batman
Got
realized,
beaten like the redheaded stepchild he is.
Oh!
when Batman realizes he has been decoyed, he returns to Jason, only to find him beaten to a pulp, and he assumes the kid has been killed. Only about 4 years too early. Oh my god, that would have been dark if he would have killed his first time out.
Honestly, if it had been written today, that's exactly what would have happened. Because then they could renumber and give us a new costume and a new name, only to go back to the old costume and the old name.
Yep.
And let's not forget, let's make him ace pansexual or bi.
Oh jeez.
DC.
Oh yes, Dick Grayson's appearance in this issue takes place after the events of New Teen Titans 39, where he quits and says,
I will be
Robin. I wonder if you were reading this back in the day, where you just like, how long is this gonna last? 6 months, a year?
And then you keep it's like Spider-Man's marriage. It's like they did it. They actually did it. They blew it up.
Well, I think it helped too that New Teen Titans was selling very well. So
like hotcakes, bro.
Again, back at this point, they were like neck and neck with X-Men. Those were the two that were battling.
They were beating Avengers, so.
Oh yeah. That's the thing. It's like those were like two of the top selling for each side. Is New Teen Titans and X-Men.
If you've ever read them, you know why they were damn good.
Yeah, it was Marvin George's New Teen Titans versus Claremont's X-Men. Yeah. All right. So thoughts on this, Lilith?
It's a solid story. It's a little wild. It's like it's a product of its time for sure, but it's a pretty solid story. Especially since it's Doug Minch writing. You know, he can get a little crazy.
Wild.
And off kilter, you know.
Oh yeah.
It's like sometimes I'm like, did anybody check on him?
Animal.
What?
Like sometimes like I wonder sometimes I'm like, somebody needs to go check on Doug.
Well, I mean,
especially when he's writing Moon Knight. I feel like he locked him up in a loony bin with padded walls or something.
What the F?
Sorry, Ray, if you're listening to this by chance. Moon Knight slander.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say the Mensch must be doing something right. He does have his groupies.
Bubble boo boo.
And again, that's one of our patrons. And again, go check him out on several podcasts and also on his YouTube channel, Ray Plays Games, where he plays with himself every episode. All right.
He's so generous. He didn't even put it behind a paywall on OnlyFans.
He's an exhibitionist. He loves doing it for free. One-handed, two-handed. He does it all, kids.
Be sure to check out his new deck.
That's right, kids. He switches decks every time. All right. Anything else? Should we get to the next one?
Let's get to the next one. I actually like this cover. But
which one? The Batman or the Detective?
The Detective Comics.
Oh.
But let's can we talk about the title, One Hole in a Quilt of Madness? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I don't know what's going on. All right, so yes, this story continues because again, I think they were trying to get the numbers up on Detective. So in this era, the stories would go from Batman to Detective, the Batman to Detective. So, all right, so I guess Mensch was writing both books at this point because yes. Oh, all right. Detective Comics 535, February 1984.
Yeah, it's the same team, so.
Yep. One Hole in a Quilt of Madness. No, not so. Penciler is Gene Colan this time.
Oh, I thought it was the same person last time.
And inker Bob Smith. No. Yeah, no. I mean, again, Gene Colan's good, but I don't know if it was the inks this time, his inker or whatever. But I'm just like, I wasn't feeling his art this time.
Oh.
I don't know. Yeah, just.
Everybody has an off day, you know what I mean? Plus, it's like, oh, we're still doing Crazy Quilt.
I mean, it's Bob Smith on inks. Again, like I said, I've seen like great art and like great pencilers, but sometimes I haven't felt their
it
art.
can get muddy or murky.
The wrong inker, in combination. You have a great penciler, a great inker, but yeah, sometimes two of them don't combine well.
Yeah.
All right, so that's how I think. Yeah, you're right. That's how I felt about this. It was kind of muddy.
Yeah.
All right, so yes, one hole in a quilt of madness. Batman realizes that Jason Todd has not been killed and the boy's beaten body back to Wayne Manor, where he provides medical care for his recovery. At dawn, Jason wakes and tells Batman that he was attacked by Crazy Quilt, but that the crook ran away when Batman approached. Bruce tells Jason to rest a while, and the kid decides to spend the day in the Batcave. Meanwhile, in Montreal, cue the eye roll, Alfred and his daughter Julia continue the investigations of her adopted father's murder, and back in the GCPD headquarters, Harvey Bullock has taken a ruthless approach against crime.
He actually cares this time? Okay, that's new.
I'm trying to remember, was this the era or was it or in the 70s where they were just like they were trying to make him seem like he was a corrupt cop, but then
Yeah, it was definitely the 70s because there was a lot of corrupt cops in the 70s. Like Serpico and all that.
And then it's so weird, like right after Crisis, they like ship him off to like Checkmate.
Nobody deserves to be shipped off to Checkmate.
I know. I'm just like, wait a minute, a secret government organization. Yeah, let's take the rumpled cop from Gotham.
Phil, you've got to watch Person of Interest. You just have to.
Okay. But well, you know what?
It's the best live action Batman show we're ever gonna get. Okay, you have to watch it.
Well, I guess that makes sense. If you can survive Gotham, they automatically offer you a job at the government.
Oh no, they're filled with that Gotham Harbor water, Joker venom, Joker fish. You know, like you're invincible.
I guess.
You got your fear gas. Yeah, as a Gothamite, you're invincible, bro. You can go anywhere in the DC world.
At night, Batman is ready to go out, and he is shocked to see Jason already wearing the Robin suit. He tries to talk to the boy, but Jason is in some kind of trance and attacks Batman, leaving him unconscious as he walks out to the city. I think it was really Ray in a Robin costume. Robin
and send Finn one for Halloween. If we do it tomorrow, it might get there in time.
Robin eventually arrives at the docks near the Gotham River, where we just need to say
he's at that little boy at the docks. I don't like this.
We need to find a way to message Finn without going through Ray and be like, tell your father you want to dress as Batman and Robin for Halloween. And then tell him to take a picture, put it on Facebook.
Tell him it's okay. Tell him he can be the Dick Grayson version of Batman. It doesn't have to be Bruce.
I will send you whatever toy you want, Finn. I need a picture of your father in a Batman costume. All right, so yeah, Robin arrives at the docks near the Gotham River, where Crazy Quote is expecting him with several thugs ready to attack. Batman recovers a few minutes later and follows a clue left by Jason. Robin is capable of dealing with most of the criminals and holds his ground until Batman arrives and they take down the thugs. Crazy Quilt then tries to eliminate Robin once and for all, but he fails as the Boy Wonder has come prepared to fight him and uses a special device to reflect Quilt's light back at him. Then Robin realizes that Quilt is only able to see thanks to his helmet, and having hypnotized Quilt with his own light, Robin commands him to destroy his helmet and finally to go to sleep. In the aftermath, Robin explains that he was hypnotized during his first fight with Quilt and that the villain introduced post-hypnotic commands on his mind so that he would be forced to walk into his trap. However, knowing this but unable to say anything about it, Jason created the device that helped him in the final battle using equipment from the Batcave. Batman is proud to see that Jason is living up to the challenge and keeping the name of Robin very high.
Bum, bum, bum.
So
this story kind of fizzled out because we had a backup. I guess I feel like if it was more of a full-fledged story, it wouldn't have been.
I mean, I guess they were just kind of be like, oh yeah, it's Crazy Quilt. He hates Robin more than Batman.
It's like, okay, you chose the character, you chose to do the crossover, so go the full Monty. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's a little bit of a cop out.
Yeah, I know. I guess they were just like they want to show that Jason can fill the booties. But
Yeah, the
yeah,
first issue was better, but this
but
is
again,
okay.
but yes, yeah, crazy quote. He gets defeated when he gets hypnotized by his own helmet. Cannon
Yeah,
fodder summer,
that's
kid.
exactly. I was gonna say. I mean, it's crazy cool. What were you expecting?
Well, that's why I'm saying. That's why he deserved his spot on the cannon fodder list this summer, kids. All right. So thoughts on this, or should we get to the next one, or the new ones?
Do you want to do the trailer first, or do you want to do
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. I just gotta find a link.
Yeah, put it in the private chat, and I'll copy and paste.
Oh, okay.
But while you find that, I do want to just talk in case for the people who have like little ones, like I think I'd probably say like 6 and under. I want to recommend Batman and Robin and Howard. They have another one. This one is Summer Breakdown #1 that came out. It's so cute.
Oh yeah.
Damien actually has a friend, and it's really cute. So I just want to recommend it. I thought it was really cute. I think that Jeffrey Brown just really gets it. And I mean, like I said, it's definitely for little kids because that artwork it's rough, but it's for little kids. So, but it's really cute.
That's good. I mean, I'm glad when they're. I mean, when both DC and Marvel are like, it seems like they're trying to like get the
Now, if
kids
they
in
can
there.
make this Damien like this Damien and put him in the book, but Damien is significantly younger in this book. I would say he's like 6 or 7 or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's actually like Bruce being a dad. It's so weird. It's like, yeah, thank you,
Oh.
Jeffrey Brown.
Oh, it's a fiction, huh? Okay.
Hardcore fiction. Main Batman writers could never. They ship that kid off every chance they get. I'm surprised they haven't aged him up, pulled a John, and sent him off world somewhere. Like, don't you
Yeah.
want to go live? Don't you want to go live in a Lazarus pit or something, kid? You sure Gotham's for you, but
So we can't just show this
no, we
trailer.
can react to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
I mean, not
We
your
put it on
fault.
Patreon probably, but we're kind of
What?
live streaming. We're
Oh.
on Patreon, yeah, but we're
I
live
know, but
streaming.
I'm like they put it
I
out.
don't want to get a copyright strike.
I know, but it's like it's not behind a paywall or nothing. It's like you would think free advertising, and all we're putting the
No.
actual episodes up.
DC Warner Bros. Don't play that shit, bro. For real. Like, please.
Yeah, God forbid they get free advertising. Jeez.
Okay, let me know when you are ready.
I sent you the
I
link.
got the link up. I'm ready. Just tell me when to push play.
Hold on. Trying to figure out. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna mute this. All right.
Let me put my captions on. Actually, now that I think
Oh,
about it.
yeah, that probably helped.
Okay, and I just want to say we know we're late to the party. We kind of pre-recorded ahead. Sorry to get a peek behind the curtain, but this came out like 9 days ago. This actually only has like 1.1 million views, which has me kind of concerned. Like that's not a lot for this to have been 9 days ago.
Oh,
Maybe
why?
people don't know.
Oh, you thought it'd be more?
Yeah, it should at least be 5.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see a lot of
because it's on DC. This one is on DC's actual page. I don't know if Amazon put one out because if you don't know, it's going to be on Prime.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look for one for Prime and see if it's more. But let's.
They need to start doing like regular TV commercials or something for this.
I don't think they want to because it is going to be on Prime. That is going to cause a lot of backlash.
I know, but I've seen like commercials for Prime on TV where they'll, like, oh, you can watch The Boys, you can watch this, you can watch this.
Well, that's original programming too. Like most people would have expected this to either A, be on Max or B, like on Cartoon Network.
Is this going to be why no one's going to like?
Oh, I'm going to make sure everybody knows about it.
I know, but I just mean Prime doesn't want to do it because they probably have to share stuff with DC or Warner's and stuff, and Warner's isn't.
Yeah, I have to figure out how that split went because technically, when Disney bought Fox,
I just want to know.
They got the Batman rights. I don't know if it's just live action, not the animated stuff, but
yeah,
it's a complicated mess.
I just don't know why what idiot was like, oh yeah, let's not put this on Max. Let's like sell it to whoever. But it just
Well, it's animation, and they just don't. Warner Bros. For whatever reason don't want to do animation.
yeah, I guess the decision was probably made before X-Men 97 came out. But I'm just like,
no, they're throwing up and sliding down a wall right now, bro.
yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
okay, let's push play.
All right. 3, 2, 1, press.
It's the pointy ears, though. It's what's gonna get me every time. Yeah, what do you think about Batman? Whole cities in flames, hell in a handbasket, definitely. Swear to me, we got criminals hanging upside down
in bow ties. So yeah, you're kind of getting a little.
It's Bat-Man. Oh no.
Well, I think they're going for like a almost
they're
like
going for an anachrastic kind of
anime.
how Gotham
Yeah,
was.
another animated series vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like early on. Yeah.
Yeah,
because I mean,
Batmobile.
yeah. Look at the Batmobile. Look at his outfit. Yeah, they're going for a.
And it's also very Batman 89 as well. I think they're kind of trying to tread on that Michael Keaton thing. That was the best thing about the Flash.
Yeah.
Oh, they even got the old mayor. Oh, there's no dinosaur in the Batcave. Why is Alfred fat? No, not the fat shame.
That's cool. That's almost like Golden Age Alfred.
Yeah. Well, at least Bruce Timm's still behind it.
Yeah, Bruce Timm is involved with this.
Matt Reeves and J.J. Abrams. I just want to throw up.
Hopefully, well, maybe they just put their name on it.
Clouder.
Oh,
dang! Oh God, not this Harley. What's wrong with that Harley?
Catwoman in a skirt. Oh God, that was my question. Onomatopoeia.
Nobody tell Kevin.
I was gonna say he ain't getting shekels for that, is he?
Probably.
Oh God. Stay tuned for
Penguin.
Smith kids.
Penguin looks real dangerous.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm all down for.
Was that a Killer Moth or Firefly?
It's either Firefly or Firebug, probably.
Firebug, probably. They're probably gonna do a lot more obscure things.
Yeah.
August 1st.
August 1st, kids. So yes. So again, from now and when you hear this on the podcast, yeah, a few weeks, August 1st.
Okay, I'll read you the blurb that DC put underneath it. Welcome to Gotham City, where the corrupt outnumber the good, criminals run rampant, and law-abiding citizens live in a constant state of fear. Welcome to Gotham, bitch! Forged in the fire of tragedy, wealthy socialite Bruce Wayne becomes something both more and less than human, the Batman. See, this is weird. They say the Batman, but it's not with a hyphen, but in the show, it looks like they're going to be doing the hyphen thing. Okay, or do you think your branding together?
Or do you think maybe that's like just like a first episode thing where they're just like, oh, no one knows who he is, they're calling him the Batman instead of Batman.
Bat-Man. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think it'd be interesting if they did do the hyphen thing since they're going for like that old timey vibe. But then they go on to say he's one-man crusader. His one-man crusade attracts unexpected allies within the GC PD and City Hall, but his heroic actions spawn deadly, unforeseen ramifications. Of course. It says starring Hamish Linklater as Batman Bruce Wayne. And they also have Christina Ricci, Jamie Chung, Diedrich Bader, shout out. Oh, Minnie Driver, McKenna Grace, Eric Morgan Stewart, Michelle C. Bonilla, Crystal Joy Brown. Oh, this is like, oh, seriously, really great lineup. John DiMaggio, Paul Scheer, Reed Scott, Tom Kenny, Jason Watkins, Gary Anthony Williams, Dan Donahue, David Krumholtz, Haley Joel Osment, that's crazy, and Toby Stevens. Yeah.
I'm seeing 10 episodes here for the first season.
That's the standard, yeah.
But again, kids, they're getting
more than Invincible.
Yeah, but again, kids, they're getting at least 2 seasons because if you listen to
they already started writing.
Oh yeah, JMD Mateus said he wrote an episode for season 2, so
they're almost done with writing season 2, right?
Yeah, so I'm trying to remember if it. Yeah, I forget if it was he said 2 or 3 they were getting, but yeah, they're getting at least 2.
I mean, if they're really trying to tie it into like the fact that they're putting Matt Reeves' name on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they're, like, so I'm thinking they probably did go ahead and do 3. They greenlit them to write 2 and produce 2, but they have like, hey, go ahead and start break season 3 when you're done with 2, and we'll see how it goes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because like you kind of can't go wrong with 10 episodes of an animated show.
No.
And Amazon's been like with the success of Invincible, they definitely probably want more animated. especially with the IP like Batman, DC Comics, and stuff. So
Yeah. And I just wonder too. Yeah, like I said, after X-Men '97, if they were just like, yeah, green light more.
yeah, definitely.
So
Yeah, that was an interesting trailer. I like the I like the look and feel of it, but I just wish it was like kind of more modern. Like I'm kind of tired of that old timey feel of Batman that they do with a lot of the animated stuff.
yeah, but I just wonder if they do that so it does, so you're
But
not
it's Bruce Tim, it's Tim.
they're,
So it's
like,
like
like if they did that with the animated series, 30 years ago, they'll be like, man,
I mean, I'd rather just do an update minus Red Sky season.
yeah,
And we just did a continuation,
right.
and then, but like they actually probably can't because My Adventures of Superman, people will want that Superman instead of that one. Shout out to Tim Daly.
Yeah.
So
But
it's like a whole thing of probably why they didn't go ahead.
and would it seem disrespectful to do it without Kevin Conroy now?
Yeah, that is true.
If it's a
I
continuation,
know the guy that they have playing Bruce, I guess. I'm not familiar with him at all.
Oh, I thought you said you did know him. Okay, you don't know him. Okay.
No, I knew the rest of the cast, but I didn't know him specifically. I might, and I just can't put the name to their face. Hamish Linklater. Let's take a look.
So
it's like some voice actors are super known, and you're like, oh yeah, like Tara.
Oh yeah. Oh, did it say Tara?
This is the guy from Hereditary? No way. Let me look, because this looks like the guy from freaking Hereditary, but I know it can't be. He's too old. Oh, he's married to Lily Rap the Babe? No way.
Again, it's animation. As long as you can do the voice, though, it don't matter how old you are.
I know. I'm just saying, like the guy from Hereditary is super young, but he looks just like him. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. Says he was in the Fantastic Four from 2005. Was on American Dreams, Gideon's Crossing. Is he Canadian? I feel like he might be Canadian. Dark Angel. Oh, New Avengers. Oh, Christine. That's why he looks familiar. Okay, he's the brother.
Okay.
To Julia Louis-Dreyfus's. That's one of my favorite sitcoms of all time.
I know.
My favorite Julia project. Sorry, Seinfeld. Okay, yeah, that's fine. He was also on like Pushing Daisies. I just don't see any voice acting work. So that's an interesting choice. We'll see.
So how should we do this, Lil? Should we do our regular scheduled comic book episodes and then do a review of the episodes when it comes out?
Not to be rude, but is there really anything fascinating going on with like new Batman comic books?
I'm not saying the new stuff. I'm saying if we have old stuff scheduled, or should we just clear the schedule and just do the animated the Cape Crusader episodes?
I'd be down to just do Cape Crusader episodes. Mama loves to watch instead of read these days.
Okay. So we have to post.
If you have a feeling one way or the other, write in and we'll go off of that. But for right now, I wouldn't mind just doing some new, fresh content.
If you want to cancel Smith Timber, kids, let me know.
Oh shit, we can't cancel Smith Timber. Damn it.
Or we could do Lilith. We could put Salty and Petty on hold and do 2 We Are the Knights every week for a while.
I would never put Salty and Petty on hold.
Or we could do Cape Crusader on Salty and Petty.
Do you know how long the episodes are going to be? Does it say? Probably 22.
Hold on, let me look this back up. I don't know if I have all the info because the app I use, I don't know if it's because they didn't announce them yet, but it was saying like it had the same date for every episode, all 10 episodes. But I'm like, they can't be dropping these all in one day.
If we could rework it to have like one issue, and then we could review instead of doing like 2 or multiples, I think that might work.
Okay.
But yeah, we have to roast. We've been threatening Smith Timber for a while. We kind of have to go through with that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not seeing a time on these. So
it's probably gonna be how long is? I feel like Invincible is longer than 22 minutes though.
Oh yeah. But I mean, X-Men 97 was only 30 some minutes each, maybe, or 30 to 35 each, maybe.
Because we're not dealing with commercials, so like usually a kid's show is like 18 to 22 minutes. So
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. So
we'll see. If it's like around that, we should be able to get away with doing a review of that and like one issue.
okay. I just wanted to give Ray a heart attack. 2 episodes of Batman for what the F?
Yeah, poor Ray.
All right. So did you want to talk any new stuff this
Yeah,
week?
let's talk new stuff for sure.
All right. What do we want to talk first?
Well, I mean, let's just get absolute power out of the way. I have
Yeah,
to say
and it
this.
kind of ties into Batman 150 too. So
Yeah. So that happened.
oh, you did read Absolute Power #1?
Yeah. My guy threw it in there for free, so I was just like,
Okay.
and it's Mark Waid, so I was
It
just
is
like,
Mark
all
Waid,
right.
yeah. Mark Waid, Dan Mora on the art. So I mean, it looks great.
Yeah, and I was expecting it to be more than $5. So this one's $4.99, and
Yeah.
it's just the point of absolute power. I like it can be a well written, but I hate the fact that it is an event.
Yeah, and I
With
mean,
Amanda Waller at the helm, it's like no. Just on principle, I'm just like,
I know, and again, it's just the whole Waller thing. I'm just like, again, she used to be morally gray. She used to be somewhat moral. Now that she's just a straight up villain.
Well, she is a black woman in DC Universe, so they couldn't
I
keep the
know.
nuance.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it just doesn't seem like they
And
get.
Viola Davis, when you think about it, her Amanda Waller is not
Well,
great
yeah,
at all.
I think
And we're definitely playing that part of it up. She even looks like Viola Davis a little bit. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. So we're
That's
definitely probably playing into that with the release of the Batman 2. Matt Reeves' stuff's going to start to come out. So that's definitely going to start seeping into it. And I guess this is kind of the point of that. That's what I was kind of afraid of.
corporate synergy, yeah.
Yeah. But like it's a lot more subtle than in recent times, thank God. But I really do think that was the number one factor in it. Because of Suicide, Peacemaker and the Suicide Squad and all that stuff, they're trying to play into it. So it was okay. Like because it was Mark as Lamar.
Yeah,
It was way better than I was expecting. But like I just on principle don't really like it. But it's a good solid story. I just not interested in it.
And
I just want my Justice League back to status quo, or not status quo necessarily, but just a Justice League book would be great.
I have a feeling this is what we're leading to is a new Justice League book. It's Justice.
Like I said, if it's Mark writing it, I don't think we'll get the traditional Super 7, which I don't really care as long as Martian Manhunter's there.
Yeah,
I don't care. He's the only one that almost has to be there for me.
I think the point of it, whether it's the big 7 or not, is going to be, we thought we could, just retire the concept of the Justice League. We can't retire the concept.
Now with Avengers cranking out events left and right, they're not.
No.
Now with X-Men cranking it out, and then Teen Titans is kind of on the decline after that Beast World thing, so they definitely couldn't let Justice League. No tea, no shade. It just is what it is. That's how it happened.
Not James Gunn cranking out movies and stuff.
So there it is. That's my thoughts.
All right.
The art was really good though. Shout out to Mora.
Oh yeah, Dan Mora. Yeah.
Even the cover, like I was like, if my guy hadn't thrown it in, I would have probably bought it in general. Because like it does pull you in. I like the interesting cover, and it's only 4 issues, so I might go ahead and just do them all.
Hey-oh. Yeah, that's the thing. It's only 4, so it's not like.
It's not gratuitous like 6 or they're doing the whole year or something. You know what I mean? Like that's what I was afraid of. That Absolute Power is going to be like at least 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, I don't know that I could have dealt with that.
Mm-hmm.
With like 89 tie-in issues to everything. Like I don't know that I thought that's where we're at. Because like Blood Hunt's going, and then that another thing. So I thought they were trying to compete with Marvel on that front.
Oh yeah, well that's the thing. It seemed like they ended House of Brainiac, and what was the other one? Like real quick, because it's like, Absolute Power is coming.
Yeah, it's something that needs to be done to address the whole Justice League thing. I get it, but we'll see how it goes.
But what did you think of Batman 150? Because again, pretty much only the backup counted it for Absolute Power.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, I do like that, this, again, somebody finds out Bruce is Batman. And again,
I mean, not like he's really actually hiding it, if we're all going to be honest.
I know, but I at least I'll give it the chip. He didn't go with the cliche. Oops, the guy accidentally got murdered by the end of the story. So,
bro, I was saying, hey, for the
I know.
Chip would have had my love and loyalty had he done that. I'm just saying. But I get what you're saying.
I think that's what everyone was expecting. Is like, oops, yes,
But a
yes,
$6 book.
I know it was more than absolute power. I know.
I'm just like, they're really pushing it with the Batman brand, bro.
Well, yeah, I mean, 149 tying up that last story was oversized too, right? I mean, I don't think it was this much, but it was a little thicker, wasn't it?
Yeah. I was in the Discord with one of my friends today. We were talking about this. They were like, "Knowledge is power, but what cost do you really want to?" It's kind of like when you're watching Christian Bale's Batman and he pulls up in the. He's like, I mean, okay, that guy is clearly unhinged. Why would you do that?
Well, yeah, it's even what Morgan Freeman tells that guy. He's like, so your theory is that your employer is a guy who goes out at night and beats guys to a pulp with
And
his bare
leather.
hands.
He's
Yes.
a leather daddy.
And your plan is to blackmail this person? Good luck.
Yeah, those are the vibes in this book, and it's just
Yeah.
like, I mean, like I said, it's not like this Batman hides it particularly well. He leaves a breadcrumb trail every freaking week.
Well, yeah.
You know? He's overexposed, even in the comics, like the comic book canon world itself. He's overexposed. Like, let's be so honest about that.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that they did it, but it's like, we've done this so many times.
Yeah. You know what's getting to me, I think, about absolute power?
What?
Is failsafe is a part of it. This year's Batman Who Laughs. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want to bring that up. Failsafe has been bugging the absolute dog crap out of me.
I'm like, who is running DC over there? Ray? Well, we keep having to come up with evil Batman for some reason.
Well, I mean, if we're being real.
Well, I guess because they'll never pull the trigger and make Batman evil, at least even just temporarily. Because again, he's going to be the white savior again in absolute power. Because again, the whole plot of it is everyone loses their power. So, who are we all going to lean on? Who can show us how to fight crime
and
without
he got
power?
his money back just in the nick of time, didn't he?
Thank you, Failsafe. Failsafe, I call him Golden Parachute.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay, but like, I'm ready for a regime change on Batman and Detective.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just ready. It's time.
Yeah.
Not that I would have a going away party summer blowout for a Chip. I think he's still doing pretty good, but like, it's editorial mandates. Obviously, this is like the road we're going down. It's just it's too many events all the time, and Batman is almost always drug into it, like Spider-Man.
I mean, there's a lot of books I can say this about, but I'm like, I would be curious to see what Mark Waid would do on this book, because I don't think he's written Batman like on a regular basis ever. Maybe like a fill-in, but I mean, the only thing he came close was his JLA run. But
it's like, babes, let him just do World's Finest. Like, he doesn't have to worry about the garbage that's going
on. That's what I'm thinking about World's Finest, because like he writes a capable.
He could never write that Batman in this book.
He writes a capable Batman, but yeah, it's a Batman who doesn't have to be a complete dick every 2 seconds.
Yeah, people have lost the thread on Batman for much like Superman. Like, they're just now actually, after like damn near 20 years at this point, getting back to a Superman that's supposed to symbolize hope. The whole point of him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's like, it's a cycle, and people we are not done with dickhead Batman yet. So
wow,
we're not. We're still stuck in that cycle. I
was gonna say, should we get the Poison Ivy and Birds of Prey tonight, or should we hold this for the next Unlimited Justice when we cover Zatanna Bring Down the House #2?
When will that go up though?
Let's see. When's the next? It'll be I don't know when the next.
It's next month though, right? It's August. Zatanna comes out in August, right?
Hold on, I'm looking this up now. Not all I'll say is not quick enough for Ray. So
not quick enough for me.
Oh no, I enjoyed this. Yeah, I'm. Oh no, July 24th.
Let's do it right now.
Okay.
That's a ways away.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So what do you want to do first? Poison Ivy or Birds of Prey? Hail.
Let's go Poison Ivy.
Yes. Issue 24.
Beautiful cover. Oh my god! Like I was so stunned
Yeah.
by how gorgeous this cover was.
Yes.
And we finally were back to Jason Woodrow, Floronic Man. Like this has been a long time coming, as far as I'm concerned. I was wondering when, and if she was going to deal with this whole situation.
Yeah, we kind of wrapped up this arc, and I was all afraid. I'm like, oh no, don't tell me this is the last one. But then we get a next issue, a new chapter. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Bro, like you know what? Like I don't want to jinx it, but I think this book might get to 50 or 100. Like people love this freaking book.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like it's so different. She doesn't need to lean on Harley. She doesn't need to lean on anybody. We're digging into the backstory, like her being a plant lady, that whole parasitic fungi. Like it's so interesting and different.
Yeah. And again, I think the whole road trip thing was even like we don't have to lean on Batman or Gotham either.
Exactly. Like this is like a character that can like stand on her own, and she just realized it, and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna take the cottagecore plant lady in a place nobody's ever seen before. It's just so different from anything on the DC lineup.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just captured a lot. Like I always see somebody talking about this book, and I just never expected that for Poison Ivy. Like she's done such a great job.
Yeah, because again, I mean, it's not something you just do. Because I mean, look, Penguin's only getting the 12.
Yeah, like
And he's
like
getting
we always say, this was not supposed to be an ongoing. Like,
oh yeah, no, this was supposed to be done at 6 maybe.
Yeah,
and this is issue 24. Yeah, so yeah, good
if
job,
they get this
Willow
book to
Wilson.
50, like I'll be very excited.
Please, G Willow, please come talk to us.
Oh yeah, I would really love to talk to
Yes.
Wilson.
Again, I mean, we've been raving about this book since issue 1.
Yes, but I kind of like the idea that like basically like Poison Ivy has to kill the last little bit of her old self and her
Yes.
quote unquote creator, and like this is like such a perfect like story for Floronic Man, you know?
Yes.
Although, did they change his name or something? Like, is he not the Floronic Man anymore or something?
I don't know. I think he may have.
I feel like we don't technically call him the Floronic Man in this issue.
Maybe
or something
not.
like that.
I mean, I think it depends. Again, there's so many different continuities, and
yeah,
I don't know.
but yeah, I thought it like a parasitic fungi, like that is just like so like that sums that their old relationship up, like that old continuity that they had.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed this one. This is probably like one of my top 2 issues this week for sure.
Mm-hmm. And again, the art is just great.
Yeah. Like that cover, just like I saw a lot of people who like didn't even know a Poison Ivy book. They were kind of picking it up in the store, and I'm like, you should pick it up. You don't have to start from 1. Just pick it up. Whenever you pick it up, just pick it up.
And even just the interiors too, the art is great.
Yeah. Was this a new artist or is this the same one?
I'm not sure. I mean,
I feel like it was somebody previously before this person. I feel like Hanning only did a couple of issues.
Maybe because I mean I think we've gone through at least 1 or 2 artists before this.
Yeah, because I know it was like Marcio Takara, and then it was like Akgun Ilahan.
I wonder though. I wonder though too. Since I know when me and the boys talked to Kelly Thompson, like she was saying, the hardest thing about her Captain Marvel run is like they'd only give her like 5, 6 issues at a time. They'd be like, oh yeah, right to this one. Okay, it's doing good. Keep do another 5. So that's why every one of her arcs was like 5 or 6 because she's like that's the only,
Yeah, I feel like that's how they're doing it with this one too.
So
yeah,
I wonder
I just looked, and this is Hanning's 3rd issue that they did the art on.
So I wonder.
21.
I wonder if they come to the artist and say, okay, can you do at least 5 or 6 issues of Poison Ivy, and then next arc it's like, okay, let's get a new art. We can get a new artist if so and so doesn't want to stay, or
But this art I really, especially for this specific arc, it felt like really like what's the word I'm looking for? Simpatico, I guess, for lack of a better phrase.
Yeah. The story and the art really like meshed well together.
Yeah.
Which again is always the sign of a good comic story. Yeah, is when both sides.
Yeah, definitely. So let's talk Birds of Prey number 11. Bonkers as always.
Dinosaurs.
I was like, I love Kelly is crazy in the best way. I want to know how she comes up with it. Does she have like a fishbowl of ideas and like people, places, and things, or like like an improv?
I know. It's so funny because oh my god, listen to that interview, kids. I still I still got to get the drop out of there because she was like, I hope everyone likes what I'm doing in this, and there's some like different stuff I'm doing in the upcoming issues. But then she's basically just like, I'm writing, I hope everyone likes it, but if they don't, they can f themselves. Like yes.
It kind of like pissed me off though. Like I was having fun, and then it's like those last couple of pages, boom, it hits you.
Oh yeah. And again, it's like I kind of like the idea of a somewhat rotating cast in this.
Yeah.
Because again, that first arc we got Harley, now we got Vixen in here.
I like that they were kind of just having fun.
Yeah.
Like it's not like that serious. Like most Birds of Prey runs, they're like really serious and dark and dreary, right?
And again, a lot
of main characters that we deal with, they're always dealing with some heavy shit. But this one's just like pure bubblegum fun, and I'm just really digging it.
Yeah, because a lot of them they basically keep it very street level. It's like like a female Bat book, and but yeah, here it's a bit we're jumping universes and stuff. So
and not like no offense to the last team that worked on Harley where she was doing that. It's just it's done a little bit better here.
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah. And again, it's like even the arc before this, Kelly had them go into Themyscira.
Yeah. I can't believe it's on issue 11 already. Time is flying on this.
I know. Well, I even asked her during the interview. I was like, they didn't give you like an end date or go to the. She's like, no. She's like, as of when we talked to her, she's like, no, we still got the green light. There's no like end date at this moment. So.
I also love that we're kind of dealing in pocket dimensions. One of my favorite things.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool. Like she's kind of like just digging in and doing some really cool stuff that we haven't really touched on in like a decade and a half.
And I think there's we didn't get an artist change, there might be one coming. I know she said they kind of threw her for a loop with like I don't know if like schedules
we
or
have 3 artists in this issue, so
yeah, so. But I'm like, you can't tell they threw her for a loop artist wise because it's just like
and that's just kind of the nature of the business now. Like you don't really get people that like have like a solid team anymore.
Yeah. But again, it's like people are always looking for
new people, and that's great.
Yeah, and it's like if you want to make money in this business, you got to be doing like 20 things at once.
Unfortunately, very true. Yeah. And that's just the nature of any like artistic creative business.
Yeah.
This is just like the most like, and I don't mean this in a bad way, like the most corporate way of being like an artist, and for better or for worse,
Yeah.
Like every industry has its own little quirks, and that happens to be the quirk right now. Where you have to have like 30 books, create your own, you have to have a mix of everything.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Was that all the Bat? That's all the Bat books I got.
Let me double check. Oh, you don't want to talk the Boy Wonder #3?
I haven't been reading it.
Oh, okay. It's Tim Drake, in case you don't know.
Oh, is it? I thought it was Damien. Okay.
Well, he's in this one.
Oh, okay. Is it good?
It's weird. It's okay.
Okay.
It's $6. That's my only like. This should be like a $3.99 book. Like no tea, no shade to Junie Ba.
Is it thick?
It's Damien.
Is it a thicker book?
Not really.
Oh, really?
Everybody's like, yeah, it's. I don't know, like it's taking too long with the character origin and the characterizations for me personally, but like I could see people who like Damien, and he does have his fans, could like this. Also, Lex Luthor is in this. This is why I picked it up. Just as a heads up. But it's cute. I don't know that I'm gonna keep reading it, but it's cute. I hear a lot of people that like Damien like the book, so good for the Damien fans. All 6 of you. And then of course the Batman and Scooby-Doo Mysteries #7 I will talk about. And this is what I mean. Accessible at $2.99. The art is so cute. It's so fun. They meet the Scarecrow this week. And you know who doesn't fall victim? Shaggy and Scooby. They're immune. Go figure.
Almost as if something else is in their system.
Exactly. And that's why it pays. To have a little THC in your blood. That's all I'm
saying. We do this.
Yeah, it was. Oh, go ahead.
Smoked a doobie.
There we go. But yeah, it was really cute. Like I said, the characterization of Batman is so like if you like the animated series stuff, I feel like that's where they pull their inspiration from. He is like a for real detective in this, and that's why it's my favorite thing. But I also love Scooby Doo, and like I said, they make both teams feel really well rounded, and like it seems like a weird mashup, but like they work really well together. So if you love those
So,
old Scooby Doo like meets so and so cartoons, that version of Scooby Doo, you really would love this. And it's an all ages book. It's fun. You should pick one up for the poops and giggles of it.
I keep meaning to. So basically, they know for a fact, oh, hey, we want to try to get people into this book. I mean, a younger audience with this one, but it's like, yeah, let's make it $2.99. So they know if they lower the price, there's a better chance of bringing in new people.
But they like to shake us us old nerds with the wallets down. They do. They do. They really do.
That's why, I mean, didn't they do that in like the early 2000s? It's like, make Absolute Power #1 like $1 or something, and then it's like,
Remember when it was like what was it? Year the Villain was like 25 cents or whatever.
Oh, I
that
don't
first
know.
one was like 25 cents or something crazy like that.
What was that? There was the one event. What was it? They did like Batman the 10-cent adventure or something, or
yeah. And then they had a couple of them. Like I wasn't like DC 1 million or whatever, like $1 or something like that. Like the first couple issues or something like that. I know it was like a bunch of them where they lowered the price. They don't do that anymore.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just first issue of an event, maybe lower the price, and then issue 2, jack it back up. But
because you're gonna have variant. Oh, actually, did Absolute Power have any variants? I don't feel like it did.
What, Absolute Power?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it did, but
I'm sure it did, but I didn't see. Maybe I got there late. I wasn't gonna look for variants for this one.
I'm trying to remember. I think it might have, but let's see. Yeah, if it did, I don't think it has a lot. It has.
Oh my god! Oh yeah. Why are you still?
There's variants.
How many?
1, 2, 3, 6, maybe 9.
They could have made this $1 and counted on everybody to buy the variants, basically.
Exactly.
9? That's a lot.
Well, of course, there's like at least 2 Amanda Waller variants. There's some Amazo variants.
Oh my god, I cannot with my neighborhood right now.
What
would it be wrong if I just shot my gun off and scared everybody back in the house? That's irresponsible. Don't do that, kids.
They might. I mean, at this point, they might just think it's more fireworks. But
no, you can't mistake my gun for a firework.
Wait, I mean, you live in Florida. Aren't all the rednecks shooting fireworks off 365 days a year?
No, surprisingly.
No. Huh.
It is literally only 4th of July. Oh, they do it the whole month of July, though, I feel like. It's ridiculous. And then they do it for, like, New Year's. Christmas and New Year's.
I was surprised. I have to say, I was surprised because when we were sitting inside last night, I usually hear it for a while, but I swear I only heard like 2 pops, and that was it. I was like, really?
They went until midnight last night.
Wow.
On Thursday, when I saw people getting up for work today. Unless I didn't go to work today, but
yeah, neither did I. I unless I wasn't paying attention. I really didn't hear much last night, so I was like, oh, okay. I mean, people are smartening up. I
can't believe they're at it again. I'm just like, I'm about to go put a hose in the middle of the street. Something.
And again, I don't want to be the old man, but I'm just like, again,
I am the old person in there. But
yeah,
keep
but
your music down after 9 o'clock.
Just with the fireworks, it's like, you're scaring the pets. I mean, there's people with PTSD. There's.
I swear, I'm gonna get a sign next year.
Yeah, and I'm sure
there's PTSD if you. It's good for you. Don't shoot no damn fireworks off.
I'm sure there's people on the spectrum that it like bothers. I'm like, there's enough of the population, human and animal, who it's gonna affect.
It's like if you want to go see fireworks, there's like a million fireworks shows. You know what I mean? Just go do
I know. Well, I know around here we used to have a lot more, and then I think they kind of pulled back on it. But it's. But yeah,
and it was raining, so I was just really surprised they're out there doing that.
That's the thing. Quit selling fireworks to every idiot. Just do the fireworks shows.
I understand why states used to make fireworks illegal and people used to have to go 2 states over. Now I understand. As a kid, I thought it was stupid. As an adult, I totally understand.
Oh yeah, I know. I had a neighbor. They used to go to Ohio for stuff all the time. Yeah.
Crazy. It's always Ohio. Always Ohio.
Sorry, Tyler. Sorry, Kristen.
All right, kiddos, we do have a whole nother show to do. So if you are right now currently live watching, just stay tuned. We'll be right back.
It's something a little different. Yeah, that's right. All right. So, yes. So, next time for your homework. Oh, wait. we are going to cover. I lost my place. There we go. Detective Comics. We're going to move on to more canon fodder. Detective Comics 689 and 690. The first of 2 weeks of Firefly.
Oh boy, put them in a jar. Put them in a jar.
Oh damn! And then the week after we'll do our second half of Firefly from Detective Comics 714 and 715. And if I'm correct, we get a special guest star in there. A detective by the name of John Jones, perhaps?
Definitely not cannon fodder.
Lilith is like, son of a bitch, I'm in. All right, so send us your cannon fodder thoughts again on Firefly, on Crazy Quilt. Let us know what you thought of the Cape Crusader trailer. Again, people, Ray,
are you watching it? Are you pissed it's on Prime? Do you already? I mean, a lot of people have Prime, shockingly.
Yeah. Because again, the original animated series was just on regular TV. So yeah,
they don't. Are there actually any cartoons on network TV anymore? I don't think there are.
I don't think. Yeah, no, I don't think.
Sign
Yeah,
of the times, kids. Sign of the times.
I'd say the closest is probably basic cable. Yeah, that's probably it. All right. So send us your thoughts. Yeah, all the canon fodder, the trailer, all of it, all the new comics. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. See, the old man don't have to memorize it anymore. All right, so you can find all things Capes and Lunatics, episodes, social media, merchandise. Get your brand new Capes and Lunatics, Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks, and Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network merch, t-shirts, phone cases, cups, more. I think I have some hats on there. So yeah, get all your merch. And again, if you're feeling extremely generous, well, and you don't want Lilith Hellfire to come over and rip up all your X-Men comics, yes.
I would never. I would just steal them.
Get a kids as a She-Hulk joke. All right, so yes, we're just if you rain random money on us through the Cash App link.
Make it rain.
Pretend we're that young girl just dancing her way through Gotham, trying to survive from one day to the next.
She looks like she was just working up
in that back alley on the docks with freaking Jason.
Lil dancing in the back corner of the Ha Hacienda.
More like the Ho Hacienda.
Wow. Use the Cash App link, and of course the Patreon, where again Lilith and I try to give you something different every month, exclusive content to our patrons.
You want to know about our road trip this month?
Oh yes, that'll be the July episode. Yes. So you could find the Patreon at patreon.com/CapesandLunatics, and of course you can find all of it at tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. And again, that's in all the show notes. And if you can go on YouTube and watch this video, kids, watch it. Then it'll be at the end of the video. So
watch it, like it, comment, subscribe.
Share with your friends. All right. Grandma, where can people find you on the internet sharing your dog pictures?
Oh, if you guys want to be friends with your old favorite internet granny, find me on Facebook. Bring me there. You can find me on Instagram or Threads, or you can just find me on TikTok, Lil Hellfire 69.
Either do the 6 or do the 9. Oh, you don't want to know the things I've done.
Nothing will ever be as good as Mephisto's mushrooms.
I need that as a drop, please.
Slow down.
Shut up and just lay there.
All right.
Batman, my favorite character.
Oops, wrong drop.
You thought you were going to get away with that, Ray, didn't you?
Well, that's how we began the episode. That's how we'll end the episode. All right, kids. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for surviving 2 weeks of Crazy Quilt. So bad, Billy and Lil had to take a break in between. So yes, come back for 2 weeks of Firefly. Like we said, once Batman Cape Crusader starts, we will give you reviews on those episodes. I wonder if they're going to drop like the first 2 or 3 of the first week.
Interesting.
That might warrant its own episode if they do 2 or 3 at the beginning. All right, kids.
Wait.
So come back next time for more cannon fodder. But until then, doing this same bat time.
Same bat channel.
We are the night. The
Batman
Batman Podcast. And remember, kids, it's going off to do that crazy quilt. Don't go near that hole. Good night.